In this video, I'm gonna give you a strategy to use on core retail sales that is gonna be an easy application. And of course, this is one of the most easiest events when it comes to news trading. So make sure to watch till the end because this is like just getting free money off the markets. Okay, family, so we're talking about core retail sales strategy here that I'm about to show you. Please do make sure you keep up. I'm going to take it with a very simple process on this presentation, but I believe that it will help you by the end of the video. Do not skip any part as it contains crucial information to your growth and getting these predictions right. Okay, let's get into it. So of course, I'm going to take past data to predict future data. That's what trading is all about. And of course, here on the 15th of February 2024, we can see here this data are taken from Forex Factory. So if you want to use any news outlets there for your news, I believe Forex Factory and investing.com are one of the best out there. I did do a whole video explaining how you can become a news trader. You should check it out on my channel, especially if you're a new viewer. Please do make sure you subscribe to the content of this channel. It's really going to help you so much. Nevertheless, let's continue with the education over here. So now I'm going to get in straight away into the strategy over here, right? This is a very good event in terms of impact because it's what we call a news following impact. If you watch our previous videos, you'll understand that there are three types of news impacts, right? I'm not going to zero in on them. I'm just going to follow this one. You can watch other videos later. But as you can see, this one, the main catalyst here is that it actually follows the trend. So the previous trend over here for the day, as you can see, was quite bearish. Therefore, on US dollar JPY, the market went bearish, right? We can also see the very same thing on NASDAQ over here as in terms of correlation. We can see it's been a bullish trend, and when the market comes in, it sort of buys over there. Can you guys see that? Even though here we can see the forecast here was a bit lower, so that means that of course it did come out negative for that. But nevertheless, I don't want us to concentrate on the forecast or rather the database information there. They're a bit inconsistent with the actual impact of the market of the news, right? But let's go ahead to the second example here that I'm about to show you. Core retail sales on the 17th of January. And the database that goes to say was the same as the prediction, 0.2 percent, and of course the actual came out as 0.4, and we can see that actual did actually come to pass over here. In terms of the market went bullish. Look at the trend here. The trend was also bullish. We have higher highs, higher lows, and the market actually respected that to go all the way up. Now you will see I have an EMA here, and I'm going to be talking about it on the next slide. But you can also see right on Nasdaq over here that we also got sales, and the market was in a nice bearish trend. So when the news came up, this felt like easy money for me, guys. Hence I said at the beginning, it's almost like it's so easy to actually trade this event compared to other events like your NFPs and your CPIs. There's a lot of things that you kind of have to get right in order to predict this. But in this case, this is the easiest out of them all. And in fact, others that I'm also going to get to teach on this channel. So as I said, make sure you subscribe because this is the channel that's going to plug you not just with news trading education, but with education in terms of smart money, trading psychology, self-development as a trader. So this is your home right now. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So on the next slide now, I want to break it down for you in terms of articulation. So of course, predicting core CPI, the key element there is it's a trend following impact news. Okay, so as I've shown you previously here, that it follows the trends, So you can see this simply follows trend. I go into the data, guys. So this is not just two screenshots I took to make the video. I go in way deeper, like 5 years in, and I see the consistency of this thing that I'm about to teach you. You can also do that. Trading is about taking the information and finding out how good is it in the long run. So that is called statistical approach of trading. So you want to do that whenever you see such a video. You don't just run to your live account, but follow it, see how good is it. So of course, trend following impact. So again, follow the trend on the M15 trend, okay, or follow the M15 trend. Okay. Secondly, this moves an average of about 20 pips, so it doesn't move the largest. I believe, hence it's so rather not so difficult to predict it, because large events that move more than 100 pips or more than 50 pips within a split of a second, they really can be tricky on the market because they bring in a lot of volatility. This one almost feels like you're just trading technicals, but with a little bit of push or oomph or volatility, rather, to the setup or to the market. And of course, one thing that I like is you can use technicals, so you don't have to obey strictly what I just said right here. You can use it to your advantage to know such information, because knowing information makes you get paid, right? So the fact that you now know, you can actually add confluence to it. So when this kind of event comes about, you don't have to exit the trade. You can even rather hold the trade, knowing very well it's going to be accelerating it in your direction, provided that you're trading with the trend. Okay. Now, bonus tip that I want to teach you here. So, just to understand a few things about core retail sales. Of course, if you go into the Forex Factory, they give you this source over here and they speak about what is it or what does it measure. It is change in the total value of sales at the retail level. So it's measuring sales at the retail level. Basically, it's the spending trends. That's what this whole thing is trying to measure. Okay, so it's not so much is at the retail level. It's not the country's government spending. Hence, your NFPs, they are really quite big because then they're measuring how it impacts the economy. This one is at the retail level. So it's quite at the smaller level. But again, the reason why I'm doing core retail sales instead of just retail sales, because they say the core data is therefore thought to be a better gauge of spending trends. Okay, so it's better at gauging or tracking in terms of the spending trends. Now, the bonus tip over here that I want to talk to you about is this EMA that I have on my chart here. You can see this EMA over here. This are the settings for it. So I'm going to zoom in as I'm editing. So you can see the 50 length over here. So you're going to just search moving average exponential. When you search moving average exponential on your indicators on TradingView, it's going to give you that. You're going to go and edit it. It's going to be written this. Just type in 50 and the rest leave it, unless you want to change your style or your color, something like that. Okay, that's a bonus tip that I'll advise you to kind of get. I guess this video straight to the point, but again, I gotta advise you on risk management, because people always think news trading is a ticket to gambling. It's rather not. It's just any other style like scalping. In fact, it falls under scalping. You gotta use stop losses, take profits, manage your risk. You don't just go full margin like most African traders do, or most traders who are newbies. They actually just go full margin and thinking they're just gonna make it overnight. Gradual growth in the market matters most more than just doubling your account. The most likelihood of you blowing your account after doubling it is very high. But if you gradually go, even if you're trading such volatility of news trading, you can still make reasonable amounts or returns every month, or whatever time you choose to pay yourself. So risk 1 or 2%. If you're unsure, don't take the trade. So if you're unsure or confused, don't take the trade. If you want to come here and ask in the comment section if you're unsure, you can, but I'm only limited to teach you this, as this is a free trading strategy. The full versions of all the news trading methods that I teach are available in our mentorship. So do check that out. Okay. And of course, SL away from structure. So I'm just going to make an example here so I can show you. If you would have entered the trade over for this, at least put your stop loss away from structure. So from the previous structure, which is the higher low, put it away from structure. So that if at any point the market is more volatile than usual, and it spikes in. It does not spike in on your stop loss, because that's a similar pattern that other news like to do. And of course, take profit to the next structure or trail stop as it moves. Okay, I just hope you understand what I'm talking about, family. And of course, if this kind of teaching methods, the way I move on this channel, the content that and you've been watching us for some time, you have not pressed that subscribe button, I would truly appreciate that you actually subscribe. It does help this channel, as well as please do like, because it helps this video get distributed to more people who need it just as you. Okay, so of course, like and subscribe. And so if you want more content, I want you to watch the videos right here that will teach you on how to trade news or understanding news or just being a news trader. Thank you so much for watching.